What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your July reading. This is for Saggy, Sun, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the second half of July. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And if you enjoy this reading or if it resonates, please make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And with that being said, let's get right into this and see what messages Spirit has for the second half of July 2022 for Sagittarius. What do my Saggies need to know for the second half of July? Show me clearly. Any messages for Saggy? Sun, Rising, Venus. Ooh, we got the Cobra. We have the Crow. I'm feeling like there's some spiritual transformation, going through some awakenings, going through some transformation with your spiritual abilities. The Camel. Oh yeah, this is definitely about like self-improvement, self-growth, spiritual learning, and evolution. Like, yo, especially with the Dragon at the bottom of the deck, this is the energy of Spirit, and this talks about like your journey, your own personal journey that you have been on for quite some time, really learning more about yourself. And I feel like the second half of July, you are expanding and growing in ways that will forever change your life. So with the Cobra coming out here, this talks about massive life lessons in relationships, people that you cross paths with, strangers, friends, family, lovers. Like, this talks about massive learning taking place. Learning in your relationships, how relationships reflect certain things within you that either you are putting out in the world, or things that you're needing to work through, or things that you're needing to heal from, or include more of in your life. You know, people in our lives tend to be mirrors of us in a way. So if there's someone, like if you're judging someone, let's say that you are out and about, you're in a grocery store and you see someone wearing like an ugly outfit, like so superficial, okay? But you see someone wearing an ugly outfit, you're like, ugh, why would that person ever wear something like that? It's like, where does that judgment come from, Sag? Like, why does that matter to you? Why do you care so much? Why are you judging this person? This person's wearing whatever the fuck they want. So like, why should that matter to you? So where does that judgment come in? Why does that, just like, so things like that. So there's a lot of like this self-awareness taking place, and there's lots of transformation. This also talks about learning new skills. I feel like this is going to be a really good time for you to learn, to try things out, trial and error. When we're learning, when we're growing, we are going to make mistakes. It's inevitable. Nobody's perfect. And just because you might make a few mistakes or things may not be the most smoothest sailing at the beginning doesn't mean that you should just give up and quit. Use that as motivation to keep going and to perfect and to sharpen your skills and abilities. Even if you're amazing at whatever it is that you're doing, there's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement and expansion and growing. And yeah, so don't let your pride or ego get in the way and be like, no, I'm perfect the way I am. It's like, we all could work on ourselves, even me, right? Anyways, we have the Crow coming out. The Crow is a very spiritual energy. This talks about your intuition. This talks about your spiritual gifts and abilities and how you are going through upgrades. You know, for whoever I'm talking to, you might be really diving into your own connection to yourself, your spirituality, even religious beliefs, things to do with that kind of stuff, that kind of realm. Some of you are like really interested in learning how to read cards, tarot cards. Maybe you just picked up your own deck. Maybe you're thinking about getting a reading from not me like, hey, get a reading from me. I'm just kidding. But like, hey, if you've been thinking about it, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. Maybe you've been thinking about getting your own tarot deck, or looking into astrology or palm reading, or what's this other thing, body graph reading. Those are really interesting. Lots of different things that you might be really interested in researching or looking into or learning yourself, or like watching videos on or reading about. So definitely talking about self-discovery, and it seems like there's a lot of deep interest that you have, and that you'll be learning a lot about those aspects of your life and things that really
interests you. So that's really cool. You're learning to really trust your intuition, really paying attention to what you're feeling. You're trusting the vibes, and they seem to be on point. So pay attention to that. Even the camel,
very independent energy. This talks about being in balance, being very patient, and this talks about keeping like something about like your stamina, like being able to do something for a really long time, and yet you're just very balanced where you're not reading. Wow, can I speak? You're very balanced where you're not reaching a burnout because you're really listening to yourself. You're listening to your body. You're listening to where you're at, and you're not pushing yourself past exhaustion or depletion or, running on empty. You're really paying attention to every little thing about, like, there's such self-awareness in this reading. This is just screaming like self-awareness. Like, you're just being so aware. Sometimes that can be a blessing in disguise, or no, it's a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it's like, I don't know about you guys, okay, but sometimes we see too much, right? We see through everything. You could even be like, okay, maybe not you, but I could be watching a fucking movie and it's just like I can't even enjoy it because I'm being too aware of everything, or like I'm looking at the camera angles, or I'm like, oh my god, I know how they shot this. Like, can I just not be so aware sometimes? Can I just like be a little oblivious at times, a little bit, sometimes it's a curse. But you know what? I'd rather be that way than like in my little dream world, right? Lost and whatever the fuck. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what else is going on. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the second half of July 2022. Any messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the second half of July? That didn't come out for a reason, but I think it was the Knight of Pentacles. So that's like a very nice, slow and steady energy, similar to the camel, right? Not in any rush. We have the sun coming out as the first card. Leo energy. You're very optimistic, Sag. You're feeling like you're right on track. You're feeling like life is finally moving at the right pace. You're moving in the right direction. You're just feeling really positive. And you're just appreciating all the blessings in your life, the good things, even the bad things, even the challenges, Something I personally been trying to work on is like my attitude and like the words that I'm using. Instead of like, getting really frustrated and be like, oh my god, this fucking sucks. I'm like, you know what? It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I can overcome. Does it suck? Yeah. Is it not the best? It could be better, but you know what? It's a challenge and I'll get through it. Like, our words really do shape our mindset, our reality, like the words that we're using. It really does make a difference. You'd be surprised. So we have the Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Empress. Ooh, what is this? I'm seeing there's a little something going on here. We have the Six of Cups, Death, Five of Swords reverse, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. What is this? Ace of Swords reversed. Let me feel this out here. Scorpio energy, Taurus energy. Oh wow, and then Leo energy. So much fixed energy out here. Lots of fixed signs. Page of Cups. Let me show you what I'm seeing here. Page of Cups to the Nine of Swords and then the Empress. This looks like someone is coming in, or I feel like, let's just say that this is you, Sag, right? The Empress, right? I'm gonna assume that this is you. Empress, very... So, it looks like someone here is coming in with a message or an apology or expression of emotion. I'm saying apology because we do have the Five of Wands, Five of Swords reverse, Three of Swords, even Six of Cups. So it's indicating like something in the past, and also death, something in the past happened. There is a change or there is an ending due to some sort of hurt, argument, breakup, separation, something like that. Okay, so that's kind of at the bottom of the deck, kind of giving us a little bit of context to the situation. And so we then have the Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Empress. It looks like this Page of Cups with the Nine of Swords, this is someone coming in with an apology or an offer or a message, and they're very, very anxious because they're intimidated by this Empress. So I'm going to assume that this is you, Sag, because Empress, she is very self-aware. She worked on herself. She is very, very, she's very loving, she's very nurturing, but she knows her worth, she knows her value, and she's not going to put up with shit. And, so it feels like this Page of Cups is intimidated by you and your stance, and it's like they're approaching you, but they're in their head and they're anxious and they're stressed because they don't know what you're gonna think or what you're gonna say, or if you'll even hear them out, because again, you guys seem to be on two different energy levels. Someone is less mature than you emotionally, or someone has a difficult time expressing how they really feel. I don't feel like there's bad intentions here. I do have to be honest. I don't feel like there's bad intentions. The fact that we have the Sun next to the Page of Cups, it does feel genuine. It does feel like whatever it is that they're saying, it is what they really mean. And I do feel like there could be the opportunity to bring some sort of healing or resolution here. 5 of Wands, there could have been some sort of fallout, argument, drama, even with Death coming out, and the 6 of Cups, right? So something about this situation had changed due to some sort of conflict, okay? And whatever this conflict is, with the 5 of Swords reversed to the 3 of Swords, I see that there can be healing and forgiveness.
But forgive, but don't forget. And also forgiveness doesn't equal second chances.
That comes down to you, right? Just because you may forgive someone and accept someone's apology doesn't mean like, okay, yeah, let's be friends again. Let's start all over again. That's only if you want that, right? And if that feels right to you. We do also have the Ace of Swords reversed and the 8 of Swords. So there's something about not seeing things clearly here. I think someone could be trying to come in with like whatever, a message, apology, offer, message, communication, right? Trying to bring clarity to a situation that right now things are not very clear with how someone feels, or lack of answers, lack of clarity. Like, why did this person do this? Why did this person say this? Why haven't they apologized or reached out? Like, there has been some confusion about the situation, and it seems like they're coming in to clear the air or something like that. So let's do some clarifying. Let's get some details. What deck do I want to use for this one? I'm going to use this one today. All right, so I see that you, Sag, have learned and grown from your past. With the 6 of Cups to Death, you've really surrendered. You've really worked through a lot of your own personal issues. You've done a lot of healing. There still is more healing to do, right? We'll never stop. But, you know, you've done a really good job. So let's take a look into the Empress first. Let's take a look into your energy. There's something that you could be working towards, or some sort of goal, and you're getting really, 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 really close to the finish line. You're really close to birthing something new into your life that will bring in a lot of good energy, lots of positivity, lots of fulfillment, enjoyment, and I feel like that will change your life. This is unrelated to, you know, the message that you are receiving. I'm just talking about other things that are coming through to me. Empress at the bottom, double confirmation. Hey. All right, tell me about the Empress for Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. We have the Hangman. So the Empress isn't strength. Empress isn't taking any action. They're being approached, right? The Empress isn't the one doing the approaching. So someone, this Page of Cups, yeah, Knight of Swords. This Page of Cups is the one approaching this Empress. Which is funny because the Knight of Swords. Did I say Knight of Cups? Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords came out kind of around this area, which is like next to the Page of Cups. So somebody's coming in here. Let's see, what else about the Empress? Could be dealing with a Pisces, Leo, or an air sign. Death reverse. Yeah, because something has not yet been finished. 9 of Coins, 2 of Wands, the World at the bottom. I see that there is the opportunity to end some sort of toxic cycle. We also have the Devil underneath that, Capricorn energy. So clarifying the Empress, we have the Hangman and Strength. So this Empress, this feminine energy, we all carry masculine, feminine energies, but whoever this is, Sag, I'm just going to say that this is you in this reading. You've been doing a lot of healing. You've been doing a lot of reflection. You've been doing the work. and it's required a lot of strength. It has not been easy. It has not been an easy journey for you, but you know, you've really transformed from your past. You've learned from your past, and it shows. It really does show how far you've come. And even you looking back at your past, you're like, wow, so much has changed. I am not the person I was even like 6 months ago, a year ago. I mean, I always think this, and I've said this a few times. I don't think I've said it on the channel, but it's like, if you don't look back at your past self and cringe, have you really changed? If you don't cringe at your past self, like, peace and love, right? Send love, send healing, send good vibes to your past self, because like, I believe that our past self, our future self, and our current present self is connected, right? Time is fucking man-made. It's not real. But like, if you don't cringe at your past self, have you really grown? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm like super hard on myself. I'm trying not to be, but you know, anyways. So you've been doing the work, Sag. You've been doing the work, and it shows. But like, you're just sitting there looking pretty. You're not being the one taking action. You're not initiating anything. Someone's initiating something with you here with the Knight of Swords and Death reverse. I don't know what's going on in the air. I don't know what's going on astrology wise, but like, you know, some of these readings, it seems like everybody's hearing from someone from like the past, or like there's definitely like past energy kind of lingering. People I know have been hearing from their past. I know some people that have reached out to people from their past. So I don't know what's going on. We're not even in Mercury retrograde. We don't have that till like Libra season, or when it's in Libra or whatever. So I don't know what's going on in the stars, but it seems like it's a theme, a reoccurring theme lately. So just be aware of that. But Death reversed, Knight of Swords, someone hasn't moved on from an ending, or from this situation, or from some sort of fallout. Someone hasn't moved on, and it seems like they're coming in to bring some light to the situation. And as they're coming in, they're very anxious. It does also seem like they're kind of acting impulsively. But what are they afraid of? 9 of Swords. What is this person afraid of? Again, I feel like you intimidate them with your class, with your smarts, your awareness of it all. Like, you... yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. 9 of Swords. Tried the 9 of Swords. What is this person afraid of? Even you receiving this message might have you feeling anxious or restless. 9 of Swords for Sagittarius for the second half of July 2022. What's this 9 of Swords about? We have the 3 of Swords reversed. That's too many. Ooh, too many. 9 of Swords. We have the Devil reversed. I feel like this deck needs a little bit more shuffling. Maybe 2 more shuffles. 9 of Swords for Sag. We have Capricorn energy, by the way. Give me 1 more. Thank you. 9 of Swords for Sagittarius. 9 of Swords for Sag. For the second half of July 2022. Try with the 9 of Swords. Wow, quiet. Crickets. Try with the 9 of Swords for Sagittarius for the second half of July. Knight of Wands reversed. 6 of Swords. Okay, I'm kind of figuring out what this person's feeling. Because it's definitely not your energy, Sag. I don't think it's yours at all. I think it's the person who's reaching out, this Page of Cups, which we'll look into that. But this is, I'm looking into how this person's feeling, and it's just, I'm definitely, okay, I think that's it. All right, so clearly, let's see. So 3 of Swords reversed with the Devil reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, and the 6 of Swords. So this person, first of all, this person's just like, I hope they don't hate me. I hope Sag doesn't hate me. I hope Sag can forgive me. Devil reversed. They are aware of how the situation was toxic, and they're fearful that you've moved on from them that you don't want to hear from them and that you hate them, basically. All right, so that's kind of like, this is what's going on in their mind. The Nine of Swords, they're in their head, they're anxious, they're stressed, they're like, oh my god, does Sag even want to hear from me? Will Sag even hear me out? What if Sag just moved on? What if Sag doesn't care? What if this, what if that? What if I look like a fool? What if I reach out and like I immediately get rejected, or I look like an idiot, or like, you know, I look stupid for like caring about this, or I don't know, something like that. So let's see, this Page of Cups, what is being discussed here? Page of Cups regarding the person Sag is dealing with, because again, I'm not feeling like this is you. Of course, swap the roles if you gotta, but Page of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the second half of July. We have the Seven of Cups reversed. So this person wants to bring clarity, or this person's gotten clear with how they feel. Even with the Sun coming up next to the Page of Cups, it's like someone's gotten clear with their emotions. Or clear with how they feel about the situation, how they feel about you. Nine of Cups reversed. All these cards coming out reversed, but this deck, it's not upside down. So yeah, just massive disappointment this person feels with how things were handled, or they may feel, or they're aware that they've let you down. Something like that. Tell me the Page of Cups for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Queen of Coins reversed. Was this person selfish in the past? And the Two of Swords. Literally all these cards are coming out reversed, but I shit you not, the deck is not. So this is how it came out, y'all. Two of Swords reversed. This person was very indecisive in the past about you. I think this person was very very focused on themselves. They didn't really consider how their actions affected everybody else. And like now it's like, oh, now I realize like I fucked up, and you know whatever. Seven of Cups reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse is like they're becoming aware of how their actions affected others. Wow. See, it's like, that's the thing, Sag. You got this self-awareness going on, and you're dealing with someone who lacked the self-awareness, and it like took you walking away for them to like finally like snap and realize like, oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. It's like, you think, right? And so you may not have the most patience with this person. I just gotta be real. It's like, I mean, you may, right? Cobra, the camel, this is very patient energy. So I feel like you were a teacher for this person. I know, exhausting, right? Oh, I don't want to be the teacher. I get it, right? Who does, right? I'm tired of teaching people lessons. I get it, right? But that's the energy of the Cobra. It's like, not only are people teaching you lessons, but you are also an important role in other people's lives, where your energy and your actions and what you say and the things that you've done have impacted others and allow other people, give people opportunity for them to grow. And it's almost like this was an opportunity that, yeah, wasn't really that important to you, or maybe it was important to you. It obviously affected you, Three of Swords, but I mean, you've learned things from this, but I feel like you've taught someone something really important here. So that could be something that this person's coming in and like telling you like, yo, Sag, I want to call you Taurus for some reason. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus. I feel like this person's coming in like, Sag, I was about to call you Taurus again. Sag, you made me realize these things about this. You've taught me this, or like, you know, if it wasn't for you, like I wouldn't have learned from this, or whatever. I don't fucking know what they're saying, but I feel like this person is like telling you that you've changed them or something like that. So let's take a look into this Five of Swords reverse. I'm going to change decks. I'm going to use my Illuminati deck. Five of Swords reverse for Sag. I feel like there can be healing taking place, or like at least at like the bare minimum, whether you want to reconcile or not, but I feel like at the bare minimum you're able to bring healing and at least not like have hate for one another. So that's good, right? That's positive. It's peace and love. Peace and love for Sag. Probably the Five of Swords for Sag for the second half of July 2022. Five of Swords reversed for Sagittarius for the second half of July 2022. Ten of Swords reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Wow. So there is definitely like a, oh my god, these cards, too many. There's definitely an ending that you and this person went through. You may have lived with this person. You maybe were once married to this person or shared, like, you live with this person. I already said that, didn't I? Yes. Let me just stop talking for a second as I'm trying to clarify, because I feel like sometimes I can't shuffle and talk at the same time. Six of Swords, the Star, Moon reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and Judgment at the bottom. So we do also have Libra energy here with Justice. So yeah, anyways, there is definitely an ending that you and this person had experienced in the past. We knew that. We talked about that. Here it is, double confirmation that there is an ending here within a foundation that you obviously invested lots of time, energy, even money into, love into, and it failed, or it ended, or someone screwed things up. And so we have the Three of Cups talking about reunions here. Reunions to bring things back into balance after, after butting heads, after not seeing eye to eye, after cycles repeating or someone not learning. Someone's now coming in and be like, hey, like, I see things clearly now, Sag. You've taught me this and you've taught me that. And like, thank you. And I'm sorry and blah, blah, blah. But at the bottom, we have the Six of Swords, the Star, Moon reverse, Ace of Swords reverse, and Judgment. So, and also the Queen of Swords, Two of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups, King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm kind of getting a feel for what you might decide to do with this. So we do have the Star and the Six of Swords. Some of you do have the desire to move forward and see where this goes, right? Maybe you have been hoping to fix things with this person, and if that's what goes with you, if that's what floats your boat, great, right? This is Aquarius energy. I do feel like there are opportunities to bring healing and forgiveness and hash shit out, and at least be able to get some things off your chest so that you're able to fully heal and move on and bring peace to the situation. And if you so choose, because not everybody wants this, but if you so choose, you may make the choice to see where this goes or reconcile or whatever, right? I do see that there is a possibility for that if that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for. Not everybody does, and I don't need to hear about it. Fuck them, I don't want to go back to the ex. I get it, boo. I get it. Free will. This is not a personal reading. All right, I'm just joking around. Those comments, I don't really give a fuck. They're kind of funny though. They make me laugh, but it's just kind of funny, especially like the titles are like, the ex is coming back, and someone's like, I don't want to hear from it. It's like, why would you listen to it? Like, anyways, some things I just don't understand. Maybe you do, maybe you don't either. Anyways, Ace of Swords reverse and the Moon reverse. It does seem like you'll finally get clarity. Ace of Swords reverse, things were confusing. You didn't have answers. There may have been lies or false half-truths or whatever. Lack of communication, lack of answers. Moon reverse talks about clarity, talks about things that were once hidden finally being brought to light or finally getting answers. So that's good. And then with Judgment coming out, you have a decision to make as to what you want to do with the situation moving forwards. If you want to reconcile, if you want to just leave it as it is, move your separate ways, keep moving forwards, right? That is all up to you. For some, it's a hell to the no. Right? For some, it's a hell no, right? So that's a no, right? For some, it's like, nope, absolutely not. And for some, you're like, yeah, you know what? Maybe, why not? So whatever floats your boat, Sag. But I'm just telling you, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm picking up on. At the bare minimum, you taught someone some really important lessons. And you know what? Karmic debt will be paid, right? You did your duty. You did your service. Thank you for your service, Sag. Right? Someone is thanking you for your service, Sag. So at least there's that, right? You know you'll be rewarded for that. Spirit will reward you for your efforts. So just know there's karmic debt to be paid out. All right, Sag. So I'm going to leave the reading here. If you enjoyed, if this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at JadeStoneTarot. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.